Hi guys, let us understand today border and outline properties. So the list which is in front of you, it is all old one. I mean, it is from CSS1 and CSS2 only. Okay. So in CSS1 and 2, we are having some border property, right? For a shorthand property and border bottom, border color, border left color, left style, left width. All we can specify in the border, right? But here in the CSS3 we have a new features. Okay, so we all understood and we have seen these properties in CSS1 and 2 which help us to control the border. Now in CSS3, see these features which we have: border bottom left radius, right? Border bottom right radius. So we can define the shape of the border of the bottom left corner and bottom right corner. Okay, we can give a different shape there, right, with the help of these two guys. And we are having border image. We can give image, or we can use image in the borders, right? Border image offset. So it specifies the amount by which the border images or border image area extend beyond the border box, right? Border image repeat should be repeated or what? So there's a two things. We have a rounded or stretch. We can use two word in this property. I'll tell you what is the difference between rounded and stretched. So border image slice specify the inward offset of the image border, how much it is inward, right? And source specify an image to be used as a border. Border image width of the image border. Border radius, so whether it will be have some curve. Border top left radius and right top right radius. So if it is this, so how much you want to curve this, right? So you can make this kind of border. So it is having curve in this two, top left and top right. Box decoration break is not there, implemented by any of the browser. So we are having box shadow. We can give the shadow effect here like this. Okay, we can give the effect here. So let us understand in details or with some examples how to use this border image. This is a new feature of CSS3. You can notice here the example which I have shown here. So this box is coming with shadow. It is having shadow effect. This box is having a rounded corner, right, here and here. This box is coming with some image. You can notice here some image is there, right, in all the four sides. So CSS3 borders, with CSS3 you can create rounded borders, add shadow to the box and use an image as a border. So without using some kind of design in the Photoshop. Earlier we were making some Photoshop design and we were using as image, but this time that program or that code is enough to achieve that objective. So we are going to talk about the border radius, borders box shadow and border image. Okay. Well, how we can make this, we'll understand here. The code is there. So let us understand this code. If we want to give the shadow effect here, okay, we are making one division and we are saying position absolute top 50, left 30. So from top it is 50, from left it is 30, right? And height 100 and width is 200. This is width and height. Borders color blue. So the border color should be blue. Box shadow I'm using here, box shadow, 10 pixel, 10 pixel, 5 pixel, and this is a color. So box shadow, how much you want, though you want to the left and right offset, that we are specifying, and how much blur will happen in the color, that we are specifying third one, and just we are writing one message in the div. So we are getting this effect. Let us understand the stuff. I'll do more changes with the code and I show you here. So let me just shadow box shadow. In Internet Explorer, we are not getting the effect, right? You have noticed that. So let me open with Chrome here. Now what you have noticed here, you're getting one box. In the background, there's just some effect, right? Okay. Now let us do some changes here in the text. I'm just opening in Edit Plus and I will try to change with some of the text or some position. Okay, we are having a division. Position is absolute here. Let us do the changes here. If I just give a 5 here and save it and see the effect here, what you have noticed? The blur is less, right? So it depends how much the effect you want in this. You just do the changes here. Now this is the position, like how much it will go in the right and down. If I say here 30, now see the effect here. So it is getting down. So first one is how much the left offset will be there, and third one is how much down offset is there, right? If I make here minus 30 pixel, see the effect here, it is going up. So I hope you understood all these three arguments which we are passing here, right? So first one is the first argument is the left, right? Third one is the how much down or up. So it could be left or right if it is a negative. And third one is the up and down, right? And sorry, second one. And third one is like how much the alpha I can say, or I can say blur you want, right? And fourth one is the color of the shadow. So these are the four arguments which we can pass in a, I mean this properties box shadow, and we get the effect of shadow effect here, right? Say here 15. So you just see this effect. Well, color I have changed, make it here red. So you're getting the red effect here. So you understood the box shadow, okay? The next which we have to understand, is rounded corner. How to make a rounded corner here? So okay, the box is there, one division is there, and I'm saying position absolute, top 50, left 30, height and width we are specifying, and the border color. So let us say border color is blue. Now border, we are again saying border 5 pixels solid green. Okay, and then we are saying border radius 20 pixel. For Mozilla, hyphen Moz hyphen border radius 25 pixel. So the border radius will be changed here. I mean the corner will be there in the border. So let me open the example here. Rounded corner. So you can see the effect here in Internet Explorer. We are not getting this corner rounded here, right? But once I open in the Chrome, you can see the effect here, right? The corner has been rounded here. Though in Internet Explorer, it was not having the effect because the support is not there. Now we'll see the code once again here. So this is actually code border radius. Okay, if I make more, if I say 50 pixel, it will become like complete circle kind of things. So it depends like how much you put here. If I say 100, let us try now. So as you give a more, it will become more rounded. So if I say negative minus 100 pixel, see the effect? We're not getting. So you have to just say positive, right? So well, you understood the rounded corner, how we can make a rounded corner in CSS3. So this is one new feature of CSS border radius. Okay. Come to the third one, that how we can put a image in the border. Earlier we are using Photoshop and putting image and then we are bringing into the web page, right? But this time we can have a code, we can write CSS3 code and we can get the border with image. So properties, what border image? Border image have a source, slice, width, offset and repeat. So these are the 5 values we can pass to the border image. What is the source? The path of the image, where the image is, we have to locate URL. Okay. And the second is what? Slice. The inward offset of the image border. How much inside it will go, right? So that is what inward offset. The image width, the width of the image border. How much the width of the image will be there. And image offset, the amount by which the border image area extend beyond the border box, right? So by which amount it will extend. Repeat, whether you want to repeat the image or just you want to enlarge or stretch the image. So if you say rounded, it will repeat it. If you say stretch, the same image, single image will get a stretch throughout the border. Okay. Now see some examples we have. You have noticed here we have a stretched. So the same image, one image is getting a stretched throughout the border, right? Throughout the border like this. Another image here. This time I say rounded. I mean round here. The value is round or a stretch. So if you're putting round here, it will keep repeating the image throughout the border, with round, with stretch. You can see this. Now the code is here, the div I'm using here, right? And there then we are saying border width, right? So border width 15 pixel, and then width of division is 250 pixel, right? And okay, padding is 50 pixel and 20 pixel. Now see the border image here which we have. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so let us understand here border image. So we are having URL border dot png. So I'm using the border dot png, border one dot png, and we are saying 30 30 round. So we are getting, it is getting rounded here, right? So the amount here we are having the 30 as a, we are passing this 4 argument here. You can see this. So first is the source, second is the slice, how much inward offset, and width of the image border. So offset, the amount by which the border image area extend beyond the border box, right? So let me just write this code and explain to you. Border image, box having border image. You have noticed that it is not supporting Internet Explorer. So we'll again open with Google Chrome, and I'm using border one. So you just see this border one.png here. Okay, this is the image I have. You have to make this kind of image, and once you use this image, this guy will get stretched, get rounded. Okay, now you can see here I have one border image. So this image is getting stretched throughout the length of the border which we have, right? Now we'll open the code here. Now look at here. So here I'm using a stage here, right? If I use this one, border image, and I say stage here, so it was using a stage. Just check it out. Bell. So we'll try to use the, oh, both are a stage. Make it here round, round, round. Save it. And now you can see the whole code here. So the division, same code, it is written here now, round, and nothing else. I'm just using div in body, right? Bell. So actually this is the script which we have here, or a style. So we can see the changes here. You're getting that the image is getting repeated throughout the borders, right? Now let me try to change this value. If I make it here 10, right? Now let us see the effect here. So what you have noticed, it is getting inside, the image is here, the inward offset is less here, right? So you have to give a inward offset more. If I say 20, so inward offset is less, I mean exactly 20 we have, so not like the complete image is getting cut. So here if I put 30, it is good for this size, the image of size which we have here, right? So you can see the effect here. Now let me try the second argument here, that if I say here 10, the second one, and I say refresh, what you have noticed, in the second one, the image offset, right? The second argument which we have, you can just notice here, the slice we have seen inward offset, right? And third one is the width of the image border. So this we have not used, we have used this offset. If I use here, consider, now I say one more argument, 5 and 10, then we can see the effect here, right? So it is not, so we are just, if I say 30 30, you are getting the right output, exact output, right? So that's what we are having the argument here, the, what kind of argument, slice, right? The URL of image, and offset, and what is that, round, I mean whether you want to stretch or repeat. Okay, so we have seen this example now, right? So that's all about understanding of the box with border radius, right? With image and with shadow. So we have seen all three. Next we'll understand box properties. So that's all about understanding of border image, border radius, and border shadow.